come in. Hello, darling. Don't be shy. Take a seat. Just brush those webs out of the way. They weren't my best work anyway. You're wondering where my voice is coming from, Just look up, my dear. I find this position more comfortable, I'll admit, but I'll come down to stop you from straining your little neck. By the look on your face, I suppose you were expecting your college counselor to have a few less legs, am I correct? Well, that's all right. It's one of the reasons I called you here after all. How are you settling in? Classes going okay? If there's anything you're struggling with, then just let me know. We'll sort it out together. I always try to pay extra special attention to our human students. I know it can be difficult to adjust to this environment, but I can promise you we've had plenty of human students thrive here once they get settled in. Do you mind if I smoke? Thank you. I've been doing this job for more years than I'd care to admit, and I take pride in always being someone that our students feel they can talk to, no matter how small or big the issue may be. With that in mind, please do come and see me should you have something troubling you, academic or otherwise, at any time of the day or night. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. Before we begin, I'll need to confirm that the paperwork is all in order. I know, boring but necessary. Well then, if I could start by just having you confirm your name for me. Now I'll need the name of your next of kin in case of emergencies, along with their address and telephone number, if that's all right. Take your time, it's okay. Okay, great. I see here you've got an impressive academic record. What's your favorite subject? English. That's lovely. Well, you'll find that Professor Simmons is very friendly and will help you with anything you need. I'm sure she'd be happy to talk to you if you need extra help. You'll also find we have a very extensive library here, full of books on topics you'll be familiar with and many you may not be. There's even a few dangerous books in the collection, curses and such, but we keep those locked up for the most part, unless they're needed for specific projects. Right, let me put this out. Oh, and if you could just confirm your date of birth. Yes, it seems we have the same star sign. I happen to be quite the fan of horoscopes. I read them in the human newspaper almost every day. It's a good week for us if you are curious. Where did I put it? Here we are. New interests could give you reason to explore today. Is there something out there that sparks your imagination more than anything? Using your time to really take your own exciting ideas seriously can start your engines in a big way. If possible, slip a little time into your schedule to just enjoy yourself. It could help you achieve balance and find inspiration. What are you waiting for? Get out there and give it a go. That sounds like solid advice to me. Sorry, I got a bit distracted there. Let's see. Yes, I think that's everything. Now, before we get started here, anything you tell me is confidential unless you or someone else is in danger, then I have an obligation to report it, okay? Good. Well, I wanted to talk to you today because I know there might be some issues, and I want to ease your mind. When some humans first transfer here, they can unfortunately experience bullying. You know how it is. Young people do like to pick on anyone who seems different, and with humans being so weak, it makes them perfect targets. Most of our students are friendly and accommodating towards everyone, of course, but some look down upon humans or hold grudges against them or view them as part of the food chain. Zombies do seem to be particularly troublesome. Partly jealousy, I suspect. But not to worry. Ever since we began accepting more students like you, we've really cracked down on anti-human activities. Anyone caught playing human head volleyball these days shall receive a strict and harsh punishment, possibly involving my fangs. So, even a hint of negative behavior or discrimination from your peers, you know where to go. Oh, but if you don't feel comfortable coming to me, we have a peer support program here at the school too. I can pair you with a buddy of sorts. Let me take a look through the available students on the program. Perhaps Nixie. Yes, I'm sure she'd be willing to help you. Charming girl, if a little clumsy. I'll call her tonight and arrange a meeting then. Now moving on. What about extracurricular activities? The college has many sports and societies, both official and student-led. I believe the most popular sport last year was flame ball. I wouldn't recommend that to someone as delicate and flammable as you. Everything is possible, though. We had a Sylvan participate wearing a protective suit last year. But due to the enhanced speed and strength of many students here, I would suggest you might be more suited to the non-physical activities. I believe there's a creative writing club if you enjoy that sort of thing, although some of the poetry they post on the college blog can be a little abstract for my liking. Here's a copy of the newsletter. Every club and society writes adverts for new members in the back, so it's a good way to decide what you might like to do. And I think that's everything I wanted to talk to you about. I really hope this was at least some help for you, and I'm glad you decided to come and see me. Like I've said, darling, you need anything at all, you come to me and I'll do my best to sort it out. I suppose I'll see you in about a week to introduce your new peer support buddy, but until then, have a good time here at the college. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm feeling rather hungry, and as I said, my eating habits are not for the faint-hearted. See you later.